What's going on YouTube? This is Vlogging with Vic, New Gen Vlogs, making another video here. Today's video is going to be about the Explorer ST. I'm going to be showing you guys my 5 favorite features of my 2025 Explorer ST. Let's get into the video. First feature is going to be something I've never had in any of the vehicles that I've owned. When we were actually car shopping or browsing, we ran into a previous Explorer ST owner, and they told us something about a sound and sun package, or sun and sound package. I don't remember what it's called, but long story short, we went to go look at a Explorer ST without this panoramic roof, and we were kind of debating on buying a metallic gray color. I don't remember what Ford calls it. I think it's like graphite metallic or something. But when we were looking at the stickers, the other guy who was shopping around with me pretty much said, hey, that sound and sound package has the massaging seats. They brought it back for 2025. So that is my favorite feature of my 2025 Explorer. That is something that wasn't equipped on prior models. Let me show you what that looks like. Alright, since we're touching the topic of the massaging seats, on the seat itself, got these little buttons here. This is to move the seat rests back and forth. This is your standard front and back. But in the middle here, you have this button. And when you press it, you have your options of what kind of massage you want. It's not, someone cranking on you. It's just a roller up and down, just your average massage chair. But this massage chair is not only cooled, it's also heated. And the passenger also gets that same feature. So when I got my girl in the passenger seat here, she can go through, select how hard she wants the massage and what kind of massage she wants. So this is feature number 1 that I really like about the Explorer ST. On to feature number 2 is going back to the entertainment system. On here you do have Android interfaces. They added a lot of stuff that lets you just mess around with the car so much. So none of the cars I've ever had have had ambient lighting. None of the cars that I've ever had have had YouTube installed on it. This thing actually has access to the Play Store, in which you can download a lot of car apps that are specific to when you're in the vehicle. One of my favorite features is the fact that I got YouTube here. So if I'm ever on a lunch break or washing the car or something, this YouTube literally uses my phone's internet, and then lets me go through and watch a quick video. It's not like that Magic CarPlay thing that they offer. This thing actually is super responsive. It's pretty much a tablet inside of the car. So this has got to be my second favorite feature of the Explorer ST. Let's go on to our next. Alright, so my third favorite feature from the 2025 Explorer ST that I bought is pretty much going back to technology base. I've never had a car that has had a full digital dash that's let me use the map view. So I'm going to flip the video around, but my favorite feature has been the map view and how customizable you can put your new dash. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. So obviously this doesn't go here. I just put it there so I can go ahead and film while I'm driving. And actually I'm going to put you guys in there just so you can see that point of view. So, bam, point of view. Got you all there, hands free. So this dash changes along with your modes. Not only does it change along with your modes, but as I told you, you have your map view, which is something that I've never had in any other car. Map view lets you see, calm view lets you just see the basics, all you really need to see. Speed, and how much fuel you got before you go empty. and then map view, which is the thing that I like. We'll flip the car around because we've got a lot of sun here, but as you can see, you have a full digital map, and this thing is super accurate. So this is my third favorite feature here of my 2025 Explorer ST. On to the next feature. I've got to get away from some of the technology and talk about something else. So let me put you back in the pod here, and then I'll show you next. I don't know if you guys guessed it, but the fourth favorite feature is going to be the styling of the Explorer ST. They redesigned it for 2025. The grill's a lot bigger. It looks a lot more meaner, aggressive. I'm going to show you the exterior, and fifth favorite feature is going to be the power. Not everyone brags about having a third row SUV, and not everyone thinks third row SUV is fast, but as you see, this is a third row SUV, and for what it is, I feel like the Explorer ST is more than quick enough. I'm going to do a little drive-by with my mic installed here inside of the engine compartment, just so you can hear what the turbo sounds like and how aggressive it just feels. But let me do a little walk around of the exterior, and then I'm going to show you the placement of where I'm going to put these mics when I record any kind of audio or 360 videos of the Explorer ST. Really like the exterior wheels here, and I love how the tail lamps look here. The redesign is just amazing. So I am going to get you guys a video or audio clip of what it sounds like. I'm sure this car has what they call a sound composer. I remember my Focus ST had it, and pretty much the sound composer amplifies the tone of the car just to make it sound cooler inside of the car. But I've designated this little black muffle microphone to be the one that I use for high heat. So if this goes bad, then it went bad. But in order for me to get the audio recorded, since this Insta360 Go that I'm using doesn't accept this external mic from DJI, I'm going to go ahead and put this underneath the engine bay. But prior to doing that, we're going to turn it on just to make sure it pairs. Alright, so it's on. We got mic 1 and 2 on. We're going to shut off the one that I had earlier. So we're going to shut that off there. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this little magnet here to stick it somewhere in the engine department. And then we're going to get some cool sounds. So put it right next to the area where the intake is. And just so you guys can hear the audio, should be recording. I don't know how long it's going to record before it cuts off. So here is the Explorer ST at a complete stop. I'm going to do a couple revs here. Car's already been warmed up since I've been driving it around. So here's one. Here's two. And then I'm going to show you the RPMs and do it again. Here is the RPMs. and then we're just gonna do a quick drive. This is what I enjoy most of, is how it drives.